welcome back to Everyday Beauty. Here's my guest, this guy.
This girl.
And we're gonna be talking about men's grooming. Cause men, you need to be groomed.
Gotta groom.
Gotta groom. So let's just dive right in. You used to not groom at all.
I didn't groom at all.
Right? You were
I was
completely ungroomed.
I looked like, you know those Jack Link's beef jerky where they're messing with Sasquatch? I was basically like that Sasquatch,
You were Sasquatch.
man. And then eventually, as hairs were removed and things were moisturized, I started looking like human male. You
homeless or hipster?
It's what grooming is. And grooming is essentially a false, you're just making it look like you're a normal person. Because no one's normal.
Well,
We're all weird.
That's what makeup is. I mean, makeup is presenting a better version of yourself than what you look like when you wake up. So give me a run through of your daily grooming schedule.
Daily grooming schedule. Nice shower in the morning. Don't really wash the hair every day. Wash it about once a week or so.
Do you rinse it in between though?
What do you mean rinse?
In the shower, do you get it wet?
Oh, of course you gotta get it wet.
I don't get my hair wet, so.
I know, but that's a whole other thing.
But I'm dirty.
I like to moisturize.
What do you use to moisturize?
I use this guy. I use this Kiehl's facial fuel. It's probably my favorite for now. I'm always on the hunt.
But the Kiehl's is really good.
It's great. The thing about it is that it's not that heavy either. I've used other ones before, they're too heavy. Definitely get clogged pores. So, big fan of the facial fuel.
So do you use eye cream as well or just moisturizer all over?
The eye cream
thing. Because I've tried to turn you on to eye cream.
Look, I'm getting older. Sometimes you need a little eye cream help. The one I will use is this Murad guy. I'll use him occasionally.
How often should you be using it?
Probably every night.
Morning and night.
Morning and night? Twice a day? I don't know.
Yeah,
that,
listen, I have to tell you something. You do, and let me show you how to use it. You're gonna take a little pea size, and you're gonna dab. Mostly in the crow's feet area.
Getting those crow's feet.
It depends on the shape of your face. Some people are more prone to crow's feet than others.
Yeah,
if you smile and you get those lines.
Yeah, I just need to not laugh and smile as much.
Just be. I find that guys don't want to use product. I don't really know why. Like, what is the aversion to using a product?
I think a lot of guys don't really want to imagine themselves putting on creams and lotions and grooming.
It feels feminine or?
Possibly. You know, you see Brad Pitt in a movie, you just think he rolled out of bed and he looks flawless like this. Even he, you know,
he gets makeup.
Of course, they all do. I mean, back in the 50s and 60s, men groomed themselves on another level that, you know, eventually just died out.
If you did 5 minutes, moisturizer, eye cream, and then hair product, 5 minutes, you're done.
Yeah, we're gonna cut. We're gonna talk about hair.
Let's talk about hair.
Hair. I hate my hair.
You have amazing hair.
I mean, I've been on the quest for hair products. Guys in general, we're always looking for that product.
Yeah.
It's the holy grail.
Yeah.
Also, like the holy grail, you won't find it. The best thing that I have found, mixing products. I like to start with this men's department grooming lotion. It kind of moisturizes your hair a bit and gives it just a little bit of hold. Put that in. And then I would normally go to this, and this is the Bumble & Bumble Sumo Tech.
So first you use the men's department, and then you use the Sumo Tech.
The men's department gives my hair some weight. I don't feel like it's a poof. So then I use this, the Bumble & Bumble Sumo Tech. And this is really what's gonna give the hold. It's low shine.
It is, it's more matte.
I don't see any shine. And it has a good amount of hold, but it doesn't leave my hair crispy. I've used so many products that have left it kind of crisp and hard to the touch. You can still run your hand through it and it'll feel okay. Another thing that I will sometimes use as well, if I do need even more hold than that, is I will mix 2 Baxter products together.
Okay.
This one, the cream pomade.
I say pomade. I don't say pomade. I'm not that fancy.
Oh, you fancy. You think
not
you're
that
fancy, girl. You ain't fancy. Okay, I use a bit of the cream and then the clay, I put a little bit of that and I work them together and work them in and it smells great. Yeah. And it does give me a little bit more hold, but it doesn't wash out as easily with just a water rinse. After like 2 to 3 days, you're gonna need to do a shampoo wash. I personally don't like washing my hair. I wash it once a week, once every 5 to 7 days. So that's basically my grooming.
All right, so I think that was really informative. What guys should be doing for grooming every day.
Should we do what guys should not be doing for grooming?
No.
Really just do whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm pretty minimal. But as I get older, I will probably have to do more.
Yeah. Well, skincare is important, and a lot of guys neglect their skin, and then they end up aging poorly.
You need to start early.
Yeah, preventative is the
I'm
best.
just trying to hold this shit together.
While I have you here, let's do a little segment that I'm calling Ask a Dude.
I'm a dude, so
Yeah.
ask me. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I look halfway.
Yours looks good.
Okay,
Well, I think this song is about you.
Hey.
When you see a girl out, like if she's wearing like a lot of makeup, what does that make you think about her versus a girl who's maybe not wearing much makeup at all? And if someone has her hair like really done, does that change your view of them?
Are you familiar with a loaded question? Because I'm not sure there could be a more loaded question.
Lot. Does that change your opinion at first look on who that girl might be?
I think it does. I think it does for most people, though. I mean, it's a very tricky question, I gotta say, you're throwing my way. People act like, oh, if you wear no makeup, you're homely, and you're but if you're too done up, you're too gaudy. You know, these are the assumptions that you hear people say. And I really think it's just about expressing yourself. Really what you're comfortable with. If you don't want to wear a lot, you should be okay with facing the world with whatever amount you want to. If you really like to do yourself up, then I say go for it. My taste is there's a nice middle ground of like refinement. I'm not a woman and I don't have to live in that world of having these judgments cast upon me. Guys aren't judged as harshly as women. Like, oh, Brad Pitt's gorgeous and Johnny Depp's gorgeous.
Because there is a double standard. Men age and they're ruggedly handsome. Women age and they're haggard.
We get like lines on our faces and people are like, oh, he's seen life. He's beautiful.
They're revered.
A woman gets one line and people are like, ah, she'll never work in Hollywood again.
I know, they're like, why don't you Botox that? And it's
exactly. Another great perk of being a man.
That's true. All right, well, thanks for watching. Leave in the comments below any questions you have. As always, click subscribe and follow me on Instagram, and follow this guy on Instagram too. He's a really talented photographer. Check out his stuff.
I do all right.
The end. Then I'm gonna punch you in the face. Bye, guys.
Goodbye. That was weird. Goodbye!
Whoa!